Yeah.
What was he fired for?
Might as well. Might as well be. He was fired because he didn't disclose. It's not true. I don't. Tim. It's, first of all, Maryland. Yeah, I have sent these episodes to friends in the past where visual anthropologists at work, and this is kind of funny. Oh, actually, yeah, this is kind of funny here. It says here how old this writing is, but it says artists' group names. Though many murals are anonymous. Dick, I got a real big problem. Okay, I know.
More clear.
Yeah.
On this one, I hope.
More clear.
All right.
Yeah, sure. Sure. But I got a big one. I recently released another video. Tim Chains. Tim Chains, yeah. Never mind. I won't explain that.
Oh, I get it. It's like 2 chains.
Yeah, anyway. All my romantic encounters end in foam. So the original Hans Christian Andersen story. Nursing him back to health on the beach. Yeah. She which by the way, in both of these movies, if you did the gender reversal between, make it a merman and a woman on the beach, and the man was kind of like gently caressing her face and kisses her while she's coming awake, that's sexual assault.
Oh, get out of here.
Yeah.
Oh, stop. That's sexual assault.
You're not going to hear that from the femosphere. You're not going to.
You need to go read a romance novel. Man, there's a lot of assault happening in those romance novels.
I will not.
It's an assault-mageddon.
Okay.
They love that shit. Come on.
What? The men?
No, women. That's very romantic. Come on. A beautiful, scaly merman, slimy merman, getting his slimes all over you.
That's right.
Wriggling. Yeah. Tim Chains knows what I'm talking about.
Tim Chains is on your side. You lose this argument.
Caressing your face, sticking his finger in your mouth and your
gross.
ear and stuff.
Yum, yum, yum.
Yeah. That's a sashimi I want to get a hold of, right, Tim Chains?
Yeah. Hey, how old is The Little Mermaid?
Too young, Tim Chains. Don't worry about
16?
Yeah.
All right, Tim.
Nah, I'm kidding. I don't do that shit.
All right. So the original story has this happen, right? And having the princess sacrifice herself because she realizes it's not the prince's fault. It's my fault for trying to change who I am for another person. That's the message here. Don't change who you are for another person.
No, you should though.
No,
because you suck. Like everybody, not you personally.
No, I know what you're saying.
Everybody sucks.
I know what you're saying.
Get better.
Look, I've said that before, and I believe it. You should improve yourself, but you shouldn't change who you are. Like if you are black and you want to attract a white person, you shouldn't dye your skin to become another race. That's essentially what happened to the Little Mermaid. She's a mermaid, and she tries to become a human. She's sacrificing her species for another man.
You're basically saying under the sea it's better, down where it's wetter, right?
Yeah, that's
what you're
what I'm
saying.
thinking, Dick.
Essentially, don't up on the land they work all day.
Yeah,
under the sun they're slaving away.
Yes, life is
down
better.
Here they're floating.
Mm-hmm.
Up there they're boating.
Yeah.
That's just what you're saying. Essentially,
that's what I'm saying, Dick.
Don't change.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying don't change some. Like she changed something fundamental about herself.
Yeah.
She changed. It would be like changing your gender for another person.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And she'd have to be really hot.
Mm-hmm. So
is your problem the Little Mermaid?
No, my problem again, Dick, is Disney.
Oh, I didn't know you said that.
Disney. Right. Disney's my problem. Yeah.
Okay.
Disney's my problem, and it's because they whitewash these children's stories. The important lesson that you learn is that sometimes you don't always get what you want. Tim Chains.
Look,
what if a woman
Tammy
wanted you to give up the DJ game? Would you do it?
No, man. I ain't gonna do that. But look, Tammy.
Adam Conover?
I have not watched it.
It's actually a few people on Twitter have mentioned that we have both covered a lot of the same topics. And I don't. It's pretty fascinating. Before I pass it on, that's how I work.
All right.
Because I knew the industry I worked in was shitty, and I would forego my job.
This romantic stick up where this chick's sticking you for $200.
Yeah,
I remember go to Disneyland.
So I remember, Dick, a long time ago, I went to Disneyland with a friend who wanted to get her name on a hat, and when I told them her name, they wouldn't believe me that was the real name. And because let's say I gave them the name Dick, right? And I wanted Dick on a hat because
Who doesn't?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they won't put that on a hat unless you show them a valid form of ID.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And my friend said, well, I don't have it with me because it's my only ID is a passport, and I'm not going to bring it to Disneyland where it could get lost or stolen or wet or torn.
Yeah.
I'm not. That's insane. And so Dick is a valid name. If you want to
Sure.
put Dick on a hat, you should be able to put Dick is a name for Richard. And they said, well, we don't do nicknames. I said, it's
Now
not.
I want to print out a fake ID that says like ugly motherfucker. Like,
Yeah.
here, put this on a mouse hat. Here's my ID, you bitch.
They'll still probably
Go
tell
do
you
it.
no.
I got the ID.
Yeah.
Send me to Disneyland jail.
So there was this huge stink that happened, and all these spectators, the customers coming into the Disneyland store, were arguing on our behalf because and by the way, the name Dick is common, and they said, well, we don't do nicknames. I said, well, if I came in and I asked for Bob, would you do that on a hat?
Dude, nicknames.
Yeah, they said, yeah, we do Bob. I'm like, well, Bob's a nickname for Robert, so you do some nicknames.
Yeah.
Anyway, we argued with these people for about 45 minutes, way past closing time at the store. And eventually they relented and they said, okay, we'll do it. And I said, we don't want it. And we walked out.
They got paid for that encounter.
Bingo.
Yeah.
No, they just had to stay later.
All right.
Well, sometimes you don't get always, she said, sometimes you don't always get what you want. And the prince said, I guess you're right. We don't always get what we want.
I got some fuck ups. Those are usually funny.
Yeah.
Hey, since you guys love to talk about Star Wars so much, I have a question. Do you think this is a good idea for an alien species in Star Wars? I called them the Uzonians.
Okay. I didn't realize that the first time around. I thought he was just stuttering. Okay, here's a fuck up.
I don't know.
Let's see. I got a defense of the coloring book, but I don't know. I mean, do you want to get into that?
Is it a long one?
It's pretty long.
Let's save it for next week.
All right.